So David Needleman, he created Ticketless Travel. The interesting thing is when you do something to help somebody with ADHD, it will help everyone. We've all at one time or another misplaced something, are frazzled, stressed, don't know what we did with something. So we want to make everything as easy and crystal clear as possible. Now, when I was saying to somebody how you want to make it crystal clear, somebody asked, oh, are you dumbing it down? Like, no, the average person with ADHD has average intelligence or above. And what the difference is sort of the train of thought. The overwhelming, too many things in my head, what do you want to be when you grow up? And there's too many things and you just shut down. Once your brain gets on that path, it's hard to change. So I'm going to do a little experiment with you, and that is the game of passwords. I'm going to give you the first clue, and I want you all to write down what you think the secret word is. The first clue from Team 1 is piano. Team 1 gets it wrong. Time for Team 2. Team 2 has a different thought in their mind. Their clue is liver. Who thinks they have the correct answer to the secret word? Does anyone have confidence they know what the word is? All right, we're going to go on to the next clue. Team 1 says church. Gets it wrong. Team 2 says brain. How many of you now know what the secret word is? How many of you don't know? The secret word is organ. Team 1, you have somebody who's in a church and plays the organ, and they think this is the easiest clue they've ever given. Team 2, he's a doctor. He works with organs all day long, cutting them open. Can you see how we're not being crystal clear, regardless of whether we have ADHD or not? You want to make it crystal clear. A quote from Einstein, it's not that I'm so smart, it's that I stay with the problems longer. Pablo Picasso, I'm always doing that which I cannot do in order that I learn how to do it. Sir Winston Churchill. Success is the ability to go from one failure to another without loss of enthusiasm. That is what I do all the time. We want to try and have failures because that's where our success is going to grow from. You need that enthusiasm, the delusions of grandeur that you can do anything, but you also need the steps to get there. So, I've talked about both of those. I've also talked about finding, you need to have the keys in order to get where you're going. So that's kind of driving. And with driving and some of the other tangents I've gone on to, I'm going to bring up just another one. The other day, I was pulled over by the cops. The cop said, don't you know the speed limit is 55 miles an hour? And I said, I was only planning on being out a half hour. Another time pulled over by a cop. He asked me, Didn't you see that stop sign? I said, of course I did. But I've been told you're not supposed to believe everything you read. So again, there's different ways that people perceive things.